Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today is my birthday haul. This video is not in any way, shape, or form to brag about things that I'm adding to my collection. Mostly is the reason being, if you guys have seen some of my previous videos, I'm on a low buy. And I am holding strong with that. I've been to Target twice now and not purchased any makeup. But I did want to show you guys some things that have been recently added to my collection as a result of my birthday, whether that's the gifts from Sephora and Ulta or things that I purchased with birthday money. And so yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, then just keep on watching. First, we'll go ahead and address the items that I actually got from Ulta and Sephora for my birthday. Some of them I have the boxes for them, and I did that to sort of keep organized this mess here. But the first thing that I got was from Ulta Beauty, and I don't have the box for this one, but it's pretty simple. What I got here was this little lip mask. It's a Cranberry and Pomegranate, and then also the Juice Infused lip oil, which is also Cranberry and Pomegranate. Next thing I got right away from Sephora, this little birthday gift, and upon further investigation, I found out this was last year's gift, which I was totally fine with. It comes with two products here, and well, we'll show you the products first. This is the Tarteist lip paint, first and foremost, and it is in the color Birthday Suit. I'll swatch it for you in just a second. And then this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in the shade Partay. And I can tell you I'm already a fan of this one. Even though it's kind of a light shade for my skin tone, I really like it. I just use a denser brush to sort of pile on the color. In general, I can have trouble finding some blush shades that work for me. But here's a swatch of the lip color. And although it looks really light in the packaging, it's actually, I think, gonna be a good color for me. I just haven't tried it yet. So that box can go. And then surprisingly enough, I made a Sephora order, like I said, for my birthday, and they sent me another birthday gift, which I was really excited about. And this is from Bite Beauty. And I already know that I like the Bite formula because I ordered a little 4-pack of their mini lipsticks at Christmas time, and the formula is amazing. It's super comfortable, the shades were nice, etc., etc. The first thing that's in here, you can see I have it clipped closed to kind of help hold on to it, but it's got the Agave lip balm, which I hear a lot about on YouTube, and then it's got the Agave sugar lip scrub. So the next little thing was this little lipstick here, and it's in the shade Shy. It's actually chai, like the tea, which is actually what I'm wearing on my lips today. And let's do a little swatchy. It's actually pretty similar to that Tarte one, but a bit darker. And it's very, very comfortable on the lips. But this one was a new one to me, a new type. Let's see what it's called. Matte Cream lip crayon, and this is in the shade Glace or Glace, Glace. And it comes a little crayon form like this, and I really like this. This is definitely matte, and I would say it's more of a rosy nude shade. That's this right here. And it's really comfortable, even though it's a matte, and it's definitely a gorgeous color. Thing I ordered for myself, this was using all of the Kohl's cash that I acquired over the Christmas season, and so this caught my eye. This is the Lorac Ocean Sunset palette. It came in a box with this little Lorac, what do they call it? Behind the scenes eye primer, which I have not tried yet, but I found myself really attracted to these shades, especially this seafoam shade, and I love this color orange. And then this up here is actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a navy blue color. I swatched this one on my arm, and I kid you not, this navy blue, I swatched it on my arm, and it was on my arm regardless of bathing and showering for 24 hours. That is some pigmentation. And I love Lorac shadow formula. But the other thing I ordered in that Kohl's order was this set of lashes by Pur. But Samantha March, and I will list her channel below, talks about Pur lashes a lot, and she really enjoys them. These are one of her favorite styles, so I thought I'd go ahead and give them a try. You guys would have seen in my makeup resolutions video where I talked about wanting to up my lash game and try some higher end lashes this year. And so I'm looking forward to trying these. I have not tried them yet. I got two things from Ulta for my birthday. The first of which is another Pur product, and the packaging looks like this. It's called Pur Hydragel Lift, not light. And what it is, it's called a 360-degree eye perfecting primer. And it comes in this little packaging like this, and you roll it up, and it's this pink consistency here. A lot of these products I have on my face today, I tried to do that as much as possible, and this is just really nice. What it's supposed to do is prime and cool under your eyes, tighten it up, add some moisturization, things like that, before you put your concealer on. And to be quite honest, I do recognize a difference when I use this. I think partially too, when I put my eye cream on, let it set down a little bit, and then put this on top, I feel like it almost holds the hydration in under my eyes, which is something I really struggle with, having, you know, not, you know, Saharan desert eyes. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but for me, this is really good and not dry looking at all. And I do have concealer on, so there you go. That's that one. I will say I have found what I think is an extremely close dupe to this, so stay tuned for a future dupes video because you're gonna see one. And then the next thing that I ordered from Ulta, if you didn't know, when you become, what do they call it? Platinum, I think. When you spend more than $400 in a calendar year, you become platinum. And one of the advantages to platinum is at your birthday month, they will send you a $10 coupon that you can use in the store or online. I do a lot of shopping online, so that was where I got this. But this is the Love Your Skin, what do you want to call this? Value set. It says it has a $71 value, and they sell it for $30 at Ulta. At the time that I purchased this though, it was $15 on sale, and then I took the $10 coupon off of this, which made it $5. So I want to show you what's in this. You'll see on the box here, one of the things that is included is a bonus $5 gift card. It's $5 off of a $25 purchase of the featured brands in here, so not the exact same products. You can buy anything from the brands in there. So if you look at that, it's almost like getting the box for free, and I was really excited about that. So there's that card there, which I will use. But the first thing is something I've already used and will continue to use. I like to use this at night when I'm getting all my makeup off for the day. And this is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. And this is the travel size, but I tell you what, this particular one, this is not the brand new one. This is the one that I have open currently and use. I've had this since sometime before Christmas, and I feel like I haven't even made a dent in it. The next thing that we have in here was something I was excited to try. Let's see if I can balance this over here. Well, maybe not. I love the Mario Badescu setting sprays, and I've been wanting to try some more of their products. This is the glycolic, what do they call it? Foaming cleanser. While I think their setting spray is an outstanding deal, some of their other skincare products are relatively expensive. I'm gonna take my glasses off here. And so I thought this would be a great way to try one of their cleansers without committing to the higher price tag on some of their other skincare. I'll use this one, and it's really nice. It does feel deep cleaning but not drying, and I like that. And I will update you guys when I do a birthday haul update here in a month or so. So the next thing that was in here that I was excited to see because I'd been wanting to try it, it's something my sister had told me that she really liked, and it is by Philosophy, and it is the Renewed Hope in a Jar moisturizer. I've not tried this one yet. I'm kind of trying to do one at a time, especially with the moisturizers because there are several in here. So I have not tried this one yet, but I'm very much looking forward to trying it. And then another moisturizer that caught my eye in this particular box is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. And I've been wanting to try this for a while, but as some of you may or may not know, Origins can be very pricey, and especially if you don't know that you're going to like something or how it's going to work on your skin, it can be kind of a scary commitment to make. So I'm really excited. This is currently the moisturizer that I'm using at night after I do my skincare. But it is a cream when it comes out, but it feels like a nice, light, refreshing gel on the face, and it does smell citrusy, which I don't mind. So I really like this, and this is definitely a possible repurchase for me in the future. And then the next thing is the last moisturizer that came in this box, and it is by Proactive. Hopefully it's focusing for you guys. And this is the green tea moisturizer, and I have not tried it yet. I don't know if I'll use this one next or the Philosophy one, but I have used Proactive products in the past, and I have used green tea products in the past. So this does sound like something that I might like and make use of. Next was an eye cream. Not only have I been wanting to try this brand, I am still on the hunt for an eye cream that is hydrating to the extent that I need it to be. But this is the Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate right here. So this does not come with very much in it. It says 0.1 ounce, and you know, I've probably been using it for a little over a week now. I do like it. I do see some difference in the hydration under my eyes. I feel very shiny, and I'm definitely kind of warm at the moment, but that's because I'm drinking coffee. So anyhow, this guy's almost gone. I probably have another couple, 2-3 days worth of morning and night eye cream out of this, but I do like it. I wouldn't say this is going to end my hunt for the perfect under eye cream, but it's a good one. And I would try more from Clarins in the future. This is by the Derma Doctor. I'm gonna butcher this name. Kakadu C. How would you guys pronounce that? This is the Intensive Vitamin C Peel Pads with ferulic acid and vitamin E. There's 3 pre-moistened pads in here, and I have tried this once, and I will say, it was intense. There was definitely a lot of tingling. It did smell like citrus, which again, I don't mind. And I definitely feel like I saw some skin turnover on my face after using this. I did use this at night, followed by a really intense moisturizer to make sure that I was putting in some hydration after you know, this kind of a peel type situation. So I like this. And then the last skin one is by Skin Iceland, which is a new to me brand. I've heard of it, but I haven't really heard or seen a lot about it. And these are called blemish dots with willow bark, rich in salicylic acids. And this has one sheet of 12 dots. I will be repurchasing these. These are like little miracle dots. Let's see if I can show you at all what they look like. I've been keeping them in the package to, let's see if we can get, you can kind of see, well, that's probably better if I don't have my hand. So you can see these little dots, and they actually do have 2 sizes, which is neat. But what you do with these is when you have a zit or a blemish or a little guest that comes to rear its ugly head on your face, you put one of these things on, and it recommends to leave them on for a couple hours at least and or overnight. And I'm blown away. I've never tried any acne or blemish dots like this before, but these are cool. I had one that was coming in on my jawline the other night, and it was actually very raised and pronounced, but very much under the skin still, but hard and painful. You know how that is when they're just haven't even erupted yet, but they're under the skin and they're painful. I thought, well, let's try it. Put one on there, left it on overnight. I got up the next morning and it was gone. It was not raised. It wasn't dried out. It was gone. I couldn't believe it. I thought, this is amazing, and I will repurchase these. I know, there it went on the floor. I know that the full size is $20, which I find extremely reasonable, but I can't remember off the top of my head how many was in there, maybe 50 or something like that. And this is by the brand First Aid Beauty. This is their Ultra Repair Cream. It says it's safe for sensitive skin, and I would agree with that. It says allergy tested and fragrance free. It works great for my dry winter hands. I definitely wash my hands a lot, and this gives me every bit of hydration without being greasy or anything like that. So yeah, that is that little skincare bundle, and that is the end of what I got at Ulta. I really recommend these. I feel like the other one might be more targeted towards sensitive or dry skin, whereas this one might be more normal to combination or oily skin. So check those out on Ulta. All right, now moving on to the Sephora. You know what, guys? I'm wearing a tank top, but I gotta take it off because I'm dying of heat over here, even though it's like blizzarding outside right now. All right, so the first things I'll show you real quick are just my little perks that I got with this order. This is one of my little beauty blender solids. Whenever they have these on the rewards bazaar on Sephora, I try to order these because I do use these. Even though I don't have a beauty blender, I do find that these are the best thing for cleaning my beauty sponges, the Real Techniques and L'Oreal Infallible sponges that I have currently. And I love these. These are just a miniature size. And then the other reward that I got this time is the Tom Ford Black Orchid perfume. This is so weird. I asked both my husband and my son, did they think this was a men's or a women's perfume or cologne? And they both didn't know, and I didn't know either. It's interesting. Once it stays on me for a while, it has a pleasant smell, but when I first put it on, it smells like a men's cologne to me. I don't know, it's a really funky fragrance. And then the promo code that I used, I got the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer by Too Faced. It's something I've heard good things about. It is what I'm wearing today, though I'm all shiny and schwitzing here, sweating. So I wanted to try this. Let's go ahead and talk about the other two value sets that I bought. This one's by Becca, and it's called the Jet Set Glow. Things in here, which is the backlight primer I already had. In fact, you'll see that this is my one that I'm using for my Project Pan. So I already know that I like this. The First Light Priming Filter, Instant Complexion Refresh. And this is the one I hear the most about on YouTube, people liking this particular primer. It claims to refresh and brighten dull skin. Oh, it's still closed. I have not used this one yet. Oop. All right, there's a little bit there on my nail. It is purple. And let's put it on the skin. Oh, this is definitely a different consistency than the backlight primer, which is interesting. I don't know, that'll be interesting to use those and kind of compare them. And then the other thing that I really wanted to try, let's look at the box to see the name. This is the under eye brightening corrector, and they call it Sleep in a Jar. So here's the little jar, and this is what it looks like. It does remind me of my Pixie brightening peach concentrate that you would have seen in another video of mine, but this one definitely has an illuminating factor to it. And again, it is what I'm wearing today under my eyes. I don't know if you can see it. I do have concealer on top of it, but it's a very light coverage concealer, so I like it so far. I do apply it with a little tiny concealer brush, and then I just pat it out with my finger. I think this is a fantastic way to try things that you don't want to commit to buying the full size of, which is something that I do a lot. And this particular one is the hashtag selfie kit. And this is what the packaging looks like. It shows you what it has inside. And I'm just obsessed with minis, especially when I'm trying new products. So I thought this would be a really good one. Again, guys, super casual video today. I'm drinking coffee, I'm taking my sweater off, I have no glasses on. This was something though that I've heard good things about. It's the Milk Blur Stick, and this is the little mini guy. I've been wanting to try this. I've heard good things, that it's pore filling, it works good for a primer. I have not tried that one yet, but I am excited to try it. And then the next thing, let's set this down, is the Becca, what do they call it now? Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Opal, which again, I already own. But this is a beautiful highlighter, and I will be sending the new one to my sister. That's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Let's do a little swatch here. Look how pretty that is. And it is a really popular shade. I would venture to even say it's a cult favorite on YouTube. So I love this stuff. It is what I'm wearing today. You can definitely see it down my nose. And then I thought this was a really cool product. What do they call this? The Double Take Eyeliner. And what's cool about this is on one side you have a liquid eyeliner, and it is a nice thin tip, which I like. But on the other side, you have an eyeliner pencil. So I think this would be great for traveling, or just great for taking up less space in your collection. One in here is by a brand called Stellar that you don't really hear a lot about. You know, from time to time you do. This is the Stellar Cosmic Face Powder in the shade Glow 2. So this is a loose powder, and it's a little, oops, upside down. It's a little miniature guy. I don't use a ton of loose powders, but I was interested in trying this one. This is what it looks like. And the next, or the last two things were both things I was excited to try. The first one is the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara by Marc Jacobs. I'm gonna open it and show it to you because I do have another mascara that's open right now, but definitely look for a review in a future video because I want to see what all the hype is about. And then the last thing is something I've heard good things about, and I really wanted to try this formula. And so this one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Anastasia. And this is the shade Ashton. And this is very dark, but it's very warm. There it is right here. And I did wear this the other day. The formula is okay. I mean, it's, to me, not really any less drying than a lot of other liquid lipstick formulas, but I do like the color and I will use it. I put it on the other day and I felt very like Jennifer Aniston, Rachel Green from Friends, like 90s lip shade vibe. So I like it. And then this was definitely kind of a little splurge for me. It's a MAC lip pencil, lip liner in the shade Whirl, and Dramatic MAC, I will link her channel below, forever talks about this lip liner. It's her favorite. She goes through several of these a year. You know, she fills her whole lip in with this, not just lines it. But it always looked like such a nice shade for me. And so I did swatch it when I was in Ulta before I purchased it, and I was hooked. I thought it really would be just this is it right here. It would be just such a nice shade for me for just a whole lot of different lip shades and kind of in the color family that I tend to stick with. So I'm very excited that I bought. And then the next thing is another majorly hyped YouTube thing, and that is the Laneige sleep mask. And I will tell you, the hype is all right. It is all right. First of all, this is very bougie. I'm going to show you this cute little spatula, which I'll probably give to my daughter or toss after this video. But look at this little tiny silicone spatula that comes with it, and this little envelope, I guess, to keep it in. But this stuff, this is what the packaging looks like. And even though this puppy is 20 bucks, I can't imagine how long it will take me to use this up. It is very, very full of product. As you can see here, clearly I've dipped into it. I use this all the time, especially at night. But even during the day, if my lips are feeling, you know, relatively dehydrated or anything like that, this is great. And the smell, I'm not very good at smell comparisons, but this one, ooh, I still smell that Tom Ford Black Orchid. But anyways, the smell of this, it smells like strawberry bubble tape. That's what it smells like. I love it. And then, oh shoot, I forgot to pull the actual products. Oh no. Anyhow, these are the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. One of them's a blush and one of them's a powder. You would have seen these in my other videos anyways, but this one was the shade Dim Light, so that's more of the flesh tone one that I use all over my face. And then the blush is in Mood Exposure, and it's this gorgeous plummy shade. It's what I'm wearing today, and I just love it. I can't believe I forgot to pull those. That's ridiculous. All right. Second to last thing, and hopefully this video won't be an eon long like my BoxyCharm was. And this is, I'll show you the outside, the Subculture palette, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. You can see that. I like it, you guys. I know that there was like a subculture apocalypse after this came out, and I certainly understand where people are coming from on this, but I had to have it. First of all, I have already the Prism palette, and I hear that this one and the Prism palette together make a really fantastic pairing in terms of, this is predominantly matte shades. There's 3 shimmer shades. This one here, which is Cube, this one here, which is Electric, and this one here, which is Adorn. They are harder to work with. I will say that. They're very much more a pressed pigment than a regular eyeshadow formula. Just barely have to touch your brush in there, and definitely have to tap it off and maybe blow it off and then shake it around and do the hokey pokey and all of that to make sure you don't get too much color pigment or too much pigment on your brush. But these are every bit worth the work that they need. My eyes. What I have right here that you see, this shimmer, is Electric. And then Adorn is just one of their wonderful metallic shades. I mean, look at that. It's creamy and gorgeous. I'm all up in the camera. So yeah, and then the matte shades, of course, are gorgeous too. Today, what I'm wearing, what did I do? Oh, I did this color Dawn all over to set my primer. And then this is like a army green, I would call this color, and it's called Destiny, and I did that as a crease shade. And then I blended that out a little bit with this New Wave color, which I thought was very much matching my sweater. And then I used this other deeper green shade called Untamed on about 2/3 of my lid, and then I took Electric and did this highlight that you see. So I love this, and I cannot wait to try it out with the Prism. And then the last thing from my birthday haul is from Urban Decay. Those of you that follow me on Instagram at JourneyInBeauty would have already seen this, because I did use this as a palette of the week. And Tiffany Dawn, who is also here on YouTube and whom I will link below, made me buy this. She did a 1 palette, 5 looks, I think, on her channel. And after seeing that and the versatility of this palette, I really had to buy it. And I'm glad I did. I definitely came up with some looks. They are arranged in trios going up and down here, but you can definitely get very creative with this. And what's cool about this palette, you have sort of these neutral shades down here in the bottom, which I think work good for crease shades. And then you've got these pops of color, which I used predominantly on my lid. And then these are the real magic. This row down here are what they call the shade shifter or transformation shades. And let me show you what this looks like. Oh, so pretty. But what's cool is, let's see, we'll take this purple shade. See if we can find a space here. Take this purple shade and lay it down on my arm, and there you can see it. Okay, then we take the purple shade shifter, duochrome, holographic, whatever you want to call it, and you put this on top, and it just gives it a totally different shift. I'm not doing it justice because I'm all awkward up here on the camera, but these are really amazing, and I think you could definitely put, you know, mix it up a little bit. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing what I picked out for myself for my birthday. The kind of birthday gifts that you can get at Sephora and Ulta this year. It's definitely different regionally. My sister didn't get the lip mask and lip oil that I got. She got a miniature, what's the brand? Oh, It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. But you know, you never know what you're gonna get, and I think that's okay. So if you did like this video, kindly hit the like button below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one.